Alright guys, it's finally time. Today is theory crafting day. I will have the highlights from this posted in its own video, where we'll be doing a giveaway thanks to Blizzard for one mega bundle. Now if you're able to catch the stream today as well, I'll also be doing a stream, a giveaway on YouTube as well for a standard bundle today. So let's check out what I'm going to be cooking up for today's theory craft. Some of these decks I'm more sure about than others, but I definitely had a specific direction where I think I was going this time around. I really want to try out the Starships in the Great Dark Beyond expansion, so I made one of each Starship deck. Let's get the actual cards. The Hunter Starship, I went all in on the egg synergies. Obviously we've had buffed egg cards in the past, but then we also have Biopod, death roll, deal damage equal to this minion's attack to an enemy, which will get a lot better with even cards like Bestial Madness, but realistically when it becomes a starship, it should be big enough to where that death roll can actually deal a significant amount of damage. On top of that we have Exarch, Nail and Gorm, both of the new legendaries. Gorm is basically to pop the eggs, and just the big mini that we can maybe get out mid game. I'm not so sure about this card, but I just think it's funny, so we're gonna have to give it a whirl. As well as Yodeler and Mystery Egg for the kind of normal egg package. Now all these decks I'm going to be running Exdar and Star of Volterra because I want complete space superiority, of course. And this is the one I'm least sure about, but I made Among Us a DH, which means I'm using all the crew cards, and I decided why not just go full Gaslight Gatekeeper, put in the Playhouse Giants, Ceaseless Expanse, the 100 cost 15/15. I'll like to see more of that later. Exodar, of course. I got Zor Toth. Add 2 stars to both sides of your hand when they collide, deal 5 damage. I really want to see how this card does, to the point where I even put in an Eldritch Being, which is Outcast and Spellburst, shuffle your hand, which is probably the single most useless effect that may actually do something ever. And it should be interesting. Also, I have the signature of every spaceship because, well, as you're seeing a bit, these cards are just super awesome in their signature. I can't get over how cool the signature art looks, despite the infographic telling me. But yeah, the crewmate cards are really interesting. They have all these different crewmates that basically just have a keyword. If there is a crewmate next to it in its hand, I don't know why it doesn't say adjacent like everything else, but if they're adjoining, then they will basically all come out of your hand at once as long as they're touching. It'll be fun. Space Thieves is just a Thief Rogue deck with excavated stuff, just as played in the past. It's played a million times probably, that plays Rogue. But this expansion gave Rogue quite a bit of ways to get its own starship pieces from other classes. Instead of having a bunch of starships on its own, it has a legendary starship piece, which summons a copy of your starship, and a bunch of ways to get starship pieces from other classes. So I'll basically have an amalgamation of starships to make launching X-Star pretty interesting. This is the only one I didn't put a Volterra in, because the deck list was already kind of... This is the hardest one to fit the 10 cards, which we have to have minimum for a theory crafting deck. But yeah. Now, this is where it starts getting interesting. Arcane Druid. I'm not... This is where I really want to test the limits of this expanse, because this deck basically it cycles through itself quickly, and it can do quite a lot, but that's about it. That's the only real reason we're running this. The rest of the deck is just... Realistically, it is not a burn deck, but really like a tempo spell deck. So I'm trying to get as much down as possible. Try to cycle through my deck and see basically if I can get my starships off as quickly as possible. Really test the limits of Exodar and see what we can do. Now, Starship Zombies, the DK one, I didn't realize I just forgot to put I wanted to run an airlock breach in this deck, so I'm going to do that. I'll even take out Repair just to make it easy. And card as well. So this card uses the Akanai Death Speaker to great effect. It will copy anything that is reborn, so I even decided to run a Mosh Pit, but the deck is going to run around Brittlebone Buccaneer. If I get Brittlebone Buccaneer around my Arcanite Defense Crystal, it will basically give me 2 of these in the pool. If I get that down and they both die before turn 5, I can actually launch both of them into a 6-8 gain 12, which I think is pretty interesting, and there's a lot of things we can do with that, of course. Really excited about that one. Really excited about that one. And then this one is the one I made right away because I just think it's so unique and different. Unholy Demon Starship Warlock, and I can't believe that that's actually like words I said out loud, especially about a Hearthstone deck. But yeah, it plays around demons that aren't in your deck, a bunch of discover demon effects, a bunch of ways to discount your demons, a bunch of ways to summon big demons if you are building a starship, and the starship stuff. Summon every demon that didn't start in your deck. I'm gonna go ahead and run Kill Jane in this deck. You know what? No, I don't think I have to, because I think I'll just get one. That's my goal. I'm just gonna get one. And I may be running the Black Hole, destroy all minions except for demons. I don't know how this is gonna work with starships, but I figure since I can launch it whenever, who cares? It'll be fun. So I think this deck will be really fun. I think the most competitive one of these is probably gonna be the zombie one, as that gets refined, and their Cantaloupe, their streamer had made his version. I think you'll see it when the game comes out, but he also did a Rainbow Starship, so you'll be able to test his out when these cards go live, which is really cool. Well, you run MC Tech. Okay, he's definitely onto something. Best card. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Theorycraft stream today on Twitch and on YouTube. We just started multi-streaming on YouTube, and so this video is really to show you guys what I'm going to be playing. And you know, if you guys didn't know that I'm live streaming now, you can catch me 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today, as well as on my normal Twitch schedule as well. I'll be multi-streaming to both platforms. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the Great Dark Beyond.
Oh,